because hard work isn't a job, it's who I am. Most of you are addicted to comfort, to excuses, to your own pity party. I'm here to flip that. You want to change your life? Build an addiction to discipline, to suffering, to showing up when it sucks. That's how you win. That's how you take control. Stay tuned. Number 1, performance without purpose. Let me tell you something, most people will never understand real performance doesn't depend on a deadline. It doesn't wait for a race, a test, a big moment to show up. It shows up regardless. You want to build an addiction to hard work? First, kill the need for permission. No more I'll start Monday. No more I'm training for something. That's weak talk. If your grind only activates when there's a trophy waiting, you're not truly committed. You're just playing. Every single day, I wake up with nothing on the calendar, no race, no mission, but I still put in the work. Performance without purpose means doing it because that's who you are. You work because the work is what sharpens the blade. It builds the callus in your mind. Most people train for a moment. I train because I refuse to go back to who I was. You want to separate yourself? Learn to love the grind when nobody's watching. Get addicted to that silent suffering. Perform like your life depends on it because it does. And when the moment does come, you'll be ready. You won't rise to the occasion. You'll default to your training. And if that training was weak, your results will be weak. So stop waiting for a purpose. Stop waiting for motivation. Perform now with no reason. That's how you build an unstoppable addiction to hard work. Number 2, you are the purpose. Everyone's chasing this magical thing called purpose. They think it's out there in a job, in a degree, in a race medal. But let me drop a truth bomb on you. The purpose has always been right in front of you. You are the purpose. That's it, end of story. People say, I don't feel like doing it today. I don't have a reason. Listen to me. If you don't get up for yourself, if you can't go hard for your own name or your own soul, then what the hell are you even doing? You're not tired. You're uninspired. And that's on you. No job, no person, no goal is gonna fix that. If you woke up this morning, you've already got purpose. You got another shot to sharpen yourself mentally, physically, emotionally. That's a blessing. That's the calling. But instead of answering it, most people hit snooze on their own life. They're waiting for a boss, a coach, or a crisis to tell them to move. Weak mindset. Real hard work starts when you realize you don't need anything external. You're doing this because you respect yourself. Number 3, hardship is fuel. Pain ain't the enemy, it's the damn fuel. People run from hardship like it's fire. But I'm telling you, that's the furnace that forges greatness. You want to build an addiction to hard work? Good. Then you better stop whining every time life throws a punch. Use that pain, use that struggle, feed on it. I didn't become who I am because life was easy. I became who I am because life beat the hell out of me and I kept coming back. Every setback, every rejection, every sleepless night where I thought I was done, I didn't fold, I used it. I flipped it. I made it push me harder. That's the difference between most people and me. When life gets hard, most people slow down. They negotiate with their pain. Maybe tomorrow, maybe I'll go easier today. That mindset will kill your growth. I don't negotiate. I hear that voice and I keep going because I know that's where the edge lives. You got 2 choices. Every time life hurts, back down or level up. And if you can learn to flip that switch to use the hardship instead of letting it use you, now you're dangerous. You don't need comfort. You need a reason to get uncomfortable. And hardship, that's the best damn reason there is. Turn your struggle into fuel. Turn your trauma into drive. Take every scar and make it count. The greatest version of you is buried underneath the pain you keep avoiding. Dig it out. Bleed for it. And when you learn to love that grind, not just survive it, love it, you'll finally understand what it means to be addicted to hard work. Number 4, thriving in solitude. Most people can't handle being alone. They need noise, validation, someone clapping for them, and that's why they never grow. But let me tell you something. Solitude is where the real work happens. Solitude is where you meet the raw, unfiltered version of yourself. And if you can't face that person alone, you'll never build anything worth a damn. You want to level up? Learn to thrive in the silence, when there's no audience, no Instagram post, just you. I spent hours, no years in that place, alone with my thoughts. No one to rescue me, no one to motivate me, just pain, darkness, and truth. And guess what? That's where I became a savage. It's easy to train hard when your coach is watching. It's easy to study when the exam's tomorrow. But who are you when the lights go out? Who are you when nobody gives a damn? That's where the addiction to hard work is forged, in the lonely hours when most people quit. Solitude strips away the lies. It exposes your weaknesses, but it also gives you the space to rebuild, refocus, and realign. Number 5, childhood pain becomes adult power. You ever sit there wondering why life did you so dirty as a kid? Why you had to suffer, be alone, get laughed at, get beat down by life before you even had a shot? I used to ask myself the same thing. Why was I dealt this hand poverty, racism, abuse, learning disabilities, loneliness? But let me tell you what I've learned. Every piece of pain I went through as a child became a tool in my adult arsenal. That pain was never a punishment, it was a preparation. Those moments built the blueprint for the savage I had to become. See, people think trauma breaks you. No running from trauma breaks you. But when you face it, when you stare that monster down and say, let's go, it gives you a power no comfortable person will ever understand. All those lonely days, they taught me how to live in my own mind. All that rejection, it taught me I don't need approval. Every ounce of pain gave me grit. It gave me vision. It gave me edge. Most people carry their childhood pain like a curse. I carry mine like armor. Because I didn't just survive that storm, I built in it. I trained in it. I got forged in that fire. So stop asking why. Start asking what now? What can you build with that pain? What strength is hiding in that suffering? The world's full of grown-ass people still blaming their past for their failure to act. I flipped that script. I own my past. I use it every damn day. And if you want to build an addiction to hard work, start by turning your pain into power. That's how you go from victim to savage. Number 6, overcoming yourself creates power. Let me be real with you. The hardest enemy you'll ever face is not the guy in the ring, not your boss, not your past, it's you. That soft voice inside your head that says, take it easy today. That old version of you that loves comfort, that folds under pressure, that hides from the truth. You want to become unstoppable? You got to kill that version of you daily. People ask me, Goggins, how do you keep pushing? Simple. Every morning I wake up, that weak voice tries to creep in, and I go to war. I beat him with action. I outwork him. I outrun him. I suffocate him with discipline. You don't get strong by avoiding yourself. You get strong by confronting your darkness and saying, not today, not anymore. Every mile I ran, every freezing cold plunge, every set in the gym, when my muscles were screaming, I wasn't training my body. I was breaking the part of me that wanted to stay average. I was overcoming me. And here's the magic. Every time you beat that old version of you, you grow. You gain power, confidence, control. Not just over your day, over your life. That's where real strength comes from, not from some gym PR or Instagram quote. From looking in the mirror and knowing you didn't negotiate with your excuses. You killed them. If you want to build an addiction to hard work, then fall in love with overcoming yourself daily. It never ends. You never arrive. There's always more weakness to hunt down and destroy. You do that, and no one can stop you because you've already conquered the only enemy that matters you. Number 7, breaking self-promises is a crisis of pride. Look, you can lie to your boss, your friends, your followers. You can fake it for the world. But the second you start lying to yourself, you're done. That's the death of discipline. That's when the spiral starts. Every time you say, I'm gonna wake up early, and you don't, you're chipping away at your own pride. Every workout you skip, every excuse you swallow like it's candy, You're telling yourself you're not worth the effort. And you keep doing that long enough, you become someone you don't even respect. This ain't about motivation. This is about integrity, self-respect. If you can't keep promises to yourself, you'll never do anything truly hard in life. Because when the pressure hits, when everything hurts, when no one's watching, guess who you got left? You. And if you don't believe in yourself, if you've trained yourself to quit, that moment will break you. I don't care if it's small. Wake up when you said you would. Hit the damn workout. Read the pages. Do it when it's boring. Do it when you're tired. That's how you rebuild pride. Number 8, be your own standard. Let me ask you something. Whose standard are you living by? Your bosses, societies, Instagrams? Most people out here floating, reacting to life, drifting with whatever's trending. No direction, no backbone. That's why they're soft. That's why they fold. I learned a long time ago, if I wanted to go beyond average, I had to become my own standard. Not a version of someone else, not the guy next to me in the gym, me. When I was in the military, every unit had a code, an ethos, a way we were supposed to carry ourselves. But you know what I saw? Most people didn't live it. They slapped it on the wall, said the words, but didn't walk it. That disgusted me. So I made my own standard. I wrote out who I wanted to be, not in theory, but in action. Every detail. Mental toughness, brutal honesty, zero excuses, extreme accountability. And then I held myself to it every damn day. No cheating, no off switch, because if I didn't, who would? Number 9, create a personal mission statement. Let me ask you something real simple. What do you stand for? What's your code? Your mission? Most people don't have an answer. They're drifting through life with no target, no identity, no clarity. And if you don't define who you are, life will do it for you, and it won't be pretty. I got sick of watching people talk about greatness without living it. Companies have mission statements, teams have mottos, but most individuals, nothing. So I sat down and wrote my own. Not some cute slogan, a hard, honest blueprint of how I wanted to operate, how I wanted to carry myself every day. Mine was about suffering, about discipline, about being a savage in every environment. I committed to it not once, but daily. That mission statement became my North Star. When life got loud, when excuses crept in, when I felt broken, that code brought me back. You want to become addicted to hard work? Then stop waiting for inspiration. Write your mission. Say, this is who the hell I am. And every single day, live by it no matter what. Not when it's easy, not when it's popular, every day. Because your actions must align with your identity. Otherwise, you're lying to yourself, and that's a fast road to regret. Your mission statement isn't just words, it's a contract with your future self. And if you break it, you break yourself. So write it, own it, live it, bleed for it. And when people ask what drives you, don't give them some surface level answer. Show them your code, show them the mission. That's how you become a machine. That's how you get addicted to doing what no one else is willing to do. Number 10, Roger that means results. Roger that. It ain't just military lingo. It's a mindset. It's a damn lifestyle. You want to build an addiction to hard work? Then you better understand what those 2 words really mean. Received orders. Expect results. No excuses. No whining. Get it done. I remember being in situations where the task was brutal, cold, wet, painful, overwhelming. But we didn't have time to cry about it. You got an order, you execute it, period. You said, Roger that, and you moved. That mindset changed my life. Now here's the key. You don't need a drill instructor yelling in your face to use that phrase. You give the orders to yourself. You say, I'm waking up at 4 a.m. Roger that. I'm running 10 miles today. Roger that. I'm gonna stop being soft and stop negotiating with mediocrity. Roger that. This is how you separate yourself. Most people hear a challenge and start looking for a way out. You hear a challenge, you lock in. No back and forth, no second guessing. You execute. And that is power. That's why people can trust me. That's why I trust myself. Because when I say something, it gets done, period. You want to build confidence? You want to dominate? You want to become the kind of person who can't stop showing up? Then become the person who lives by Roger that. No motivation, just action. No permission, just results. Those 2 words, when you really live them, will change your life. Because they strip away all the fluff. You get out of your head. You stop waiting. You start doing. And if you can stack enough days like that, you'll wake up one day addicted to the grind, addicted to growth, addicted to being the hardest worker in every room. You want to know the secret? There is no secret. Just you, the work, and the mirror you face every damn day. You build an unstoppable addiction to hard work by doing the hard ST when no one's clapping. No shortcuts, no applause. Just discipline, identity, and purpose. You are the mission. You are the standard. The world's soft, that's your advantage. Embrace the suffering. Crave the grind. Hold the line when everyone else breaks. That's how you rise. That's how you win. Stay hard, stay focused, and remember it's always you versus you. Roger that.